It's a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease for infirmity.
Listeners of Royal FM, you're welcome to yet another edition of Family Health. Family Health, your favorite program, only on Royal 88.4 Royal FM. That's the channel. That's the frequency, I mean to say. Dear listeners of Royal FM, I'm happy that you are here with me this afternoon because it's going to be a wonderful afternoon just like the other afternoons. Today we are going to talk about a specific health condition, or not a specific health condition. We are going to talk about something that is going to be very, very interesting. I'm sure we've never spoken about that on this program, but today you will have an opportunity to discover that only on Family Health. And I would like to remind you this afternoon that we are technically assisted by some important nice people this afternoon. Ulrich Kemo is our sound engineer. He's going to be serving us beautiful music, gospel musics, light musics to enlighten your afternoon. And we have Jean-Marie Otto, who is there for video editing. You know, he does a very great job on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, and on our Facebook channel. That is Royal FM Cameroon, Royal FM in caps, and then Cameroon in small letters. And we equally have for coordination Jean Passion Tala, our Director General, the Director General of Royal FM. And then for general supervision is the Reverend Pastor Bisa Emmanuel Noel. And for presentation, I am FRINUE Crispin. I won't be alone in the studio this afternoon. I will be in the company of our nurse who is always available for us. Anytime you call, she picks the call. She never delays. As you're launching the call, she's just picking. It's like she's always waiting. Anyways, we are still in the intro. Let me stop giving commentaries. Let's have a beautiful gospel music as usual to thank God, to praise Him for life, to praise Him for everything that He does in our lives. Listen to this beautiful gospel music. We'll be right back.
You say you can never be the one, but God say, make I tell you, say now you Him choose. In 1 month, in 1 week, you will sing a new song. In then you will hear, congratulations, you're in the glory of God. Congratulations, He has done it for you. And you will come back with a new song to sing. God is good. Yes, you will come again with a new song of praise. God is good. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations, say what the Lord has done for you. Congratulations, God is good. Them say that I can never be all that I see. I've seen that God is greater than that. Who can battle with the Lord? Nobody. Who can change His mind around me? Through many years, in many ways, I have seen His faithfulness ever and ever. Yeah. Congratulations, I have seen the glory of God. Congratulations, He has done it for me. And I have come back with a new song to sing. My God is good. Yes, I will come again with a new song of praise. My God is good. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. Say what the Lord has done for me. Congratulations. My God is
Congratulations, time for jubilation. Congratulations, no more tribulation. I bring you good news where you cannot refuse. Hold on, I told you with Christ say you can never lose. Oh God, woman, I beg you give me your attention. Very, very soon you will share your testimony. One by one you will tell your testimony. Bigger than money, we say sweeter than honey.
congratulations, you're in the glory of God. Congratulations, He has done it for you. And you will come back with a new song to sing. Your God is good. Oh,
One day.
you will come again with a new song of praise. God is good. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations.
Say you will come back with a new song to sing. My God is good. Tell little one you a go tell little one. Sit down on the rhythm like a king on a throne. All I put you boy alongside the day. Two and we together in a celebration.
I have a message for you. God has sent me to
We are back into the program. I am hoping that you guys love that beautiful gospel music there. It was so enlightening, and I'm sure that you're well seated because this afternoon is going to be nice. It's going to be interesting. We are going to discover so many new things this afternoon. But first, I would like to remind all our mutualists, the mutual assistance the mutual assistance and solidarity, those that are willing to register for Act 4. In fact, all mutualists that are willing to register for Act 4 should start doing so, because the polls are open, registrations have started. Yes, you can start from now, so that before July the 9th, 2024, you will be done with your contributions. That means you round up, if it's that you're to contribute 100 francs per day from now. So dear mutualist, contributions have started for Act 4 of the mutual assistance and solidarity, that is MASO Act 4. So you can rush in any Renapro Finance SA agency, or you come here at the radio house. Of course, we are now a branch. You can come here and get yourself registered and get your everything intact. Come and deposit your contribution, whatsoever you want to do. You can come here to the radio house Royal FM, located at CAMAIR, opposite CAMAIR, just next to the entrance from the Fundi Market. Get to immeuble Binam, that's the name of the building where Royal FM is found, on the 2nd floor. You get here, you get yourself enrolled into the MASO Act 4, so that who knows, at the end you may be a winner of a vehicle, a car, a house, a vehicle, a car, a house, a tricycle, a popcorn machine, in fact anything you wish to, you may come out victorious. And also the different Renapro Finance SA agency or branches are open. If you are not able to come to the radio house, you can get to any Renapro Finance SA branch and open your book there for your contribution, so that you will be eligible to take part in next year's raffle draw. Trust me, you dear mutualists, those that are still hesitating, the Act 3 was marvelous, was grandiose at the Yaoundé Multipurpose Sports Complex. So if you had missed that one, please do not miss that of next year, because it's going to be bigger, big, as in big, yeah, very big. So that's just it about the MASO this afternoon, and time for us to welcome our guest, Kange Sonita, who is here to throw light on something I knew not about, and I'm sure you too, dear listeners, you had no idea about that. This was all welcome her. Good afternoon to you, Kange Sonita.
Good afternoon, Miss Crispin.
All right, it's like you're a little bit low today. What's happening?
Like, it's cold here, so I should be low.
Oh, sorry about that. All right, our technician is there always to satisfy you. He's going to normalize the temperature. You're welcome to Family Health on Royal FM.
Thank you. I must comment, I enjoyed the raffle Act 3. It was good. I enjoyed especially those traditional dances. Oh my god. In fact, if you missed it this year, don't miss it next year.
We are talking about the MASO Act 3 raffle draw that took place last Sunday at the Yaoundé Multipurpose Sports Complex. She was there, she was present, and she's testifying. It was amazing. You saw people win, you saw stuff they won. It was something else, and you would not like to miss that. In fact, all your family members, tell them about it.
That's so.
Today we are going to talk about the HPV vaccine, that is the human
papilloma virus vaccination. I've heard about that. I've heard about the human papilloma virus, that it's a virus that affects the genital parts. Is that so? Yeah. Not just the genitals,
but yeah, that's true.
I'm just adding to what you're doing a great job there.
Yes. Yes, so I've heard about that, but I did not know that there's actually a vaccine that exists that could help prevent that. I had no idea.
Yeah, there is a vaccine. Okay. There are vaccines.
So we will first begin with you telling us what is the HPV vaccine. Begin by telling us what is it and how important is it.
Okay, let me start by coming back to HPV, the human papilloma virus. And I guess I was here months back to talk about the cervical cancer, which is caused by the human papilloma virus. But then the human papilloma virus is not just limited to cervical cancer. It also causes cancer of the vagina, of the vulva, of the anus, of the penis in men, anus for men as well. It also causes oral cancer and throat cancer to a lesser extent, but it is also caused by it. And this virus as well is not limited to that. We also have the part, because we have high risk human papilloma virus, and we have low risk human papilloma virus. For the high risk human papilloma virus, they are the ones that causes cancer. For the low risk human papilloma virus, they are the ones that cause genital warts. Genital warts are something that people come across with most population, younger to older. They live with them, but they might not know. And so I think that would be a topic on its own for a whole day. And so those are the things that the high risk and the low risk they cause. And then we have the non-cancerous human papilloma virus. They are just in your body. They don't cause anything.
Yeah.
They don't cause anything.
Really?
That's the non. And for that one, most people they have it. But for this one, even as much as most people have it, along the line, if you're not doing regular checkup, they might tend to develop the problems that you're supposed to develop. So there are vaccines for this, and we call the present one which we have at hand, we call it the Gardasil 4 vaccine. It means it contains 4 strands of the virus. We have 2 which is the high risk, and we have 2 which is the low risk. So they are protecting against the cancer and the genital wart. We also had Cervarix. The Cameroon Baptist Convention Health Services, they used to years back they used to offer Cervarix, and Cervarix was always given to young girls 9 to 14, and even a bill for women up to 45 years old after some checkups and everything. Those up to 45 years old could take it. That's the Cervarix. It contains 2 strands, which is the type 16 and the type 18 of the human papilloma virus type. So does it for the virus, but for the vaccine. But the Western country has Gardasil 9. It means they cover 9 different strands of this virus, because the human papilloma virus, the cancerous ones, there are 15 of them. And we have HPV 16, 18, 33, 45, 35, 65, 61, 62. So they are up to 15 of them which are cancerous. Therefore, the non-cancerous, we have type 6 and type 11. For the low risk, we have type 6 and type 11.
Yeah, the low risk
that causes genital warts. So each of these type, the vaccines now for Gardasil 9, which is more in the Western countries, they have up to 9 of this virus that they protect against. But then when you already have the vaccine, your immunity is set against the virus as a whole. And so it is set to maybe reduce the effect of the virus, if at all it's to attack you. So that's it for the vaccine.
Yeah, and you've already spoken about the types, because I was to ask. You've mentioned the types of the HPV vaccines already. Now, I want to understand: at what age can one start taking this vaccine? Is there an age limit?
Okay, as I said, Cervarix used to be from 9 years to 14. Those from 9 to 14, they used to take 2 doses. 15 to 45, they used to take 3 doses. But then it is not advisable. Most often those above 27 years are not even supposed to go in for it, because we believe that they're already exposed to it and things like that. But after regular checkup, they can actually go in for it. That's for Cervarix. But now with our services, the CBC Health services, they don't have the Cervarix again. We used to have it years back, and we are hoping it comes so that those that have bypassed the age of the present ones can maybe benefit for it. Now we have the Gardasil 4, which is what we have presently, and we are giving in our different facilities for free. It is actually free, and so this particular vaccine covers. But
let me cut you. Can they have it also in other health facilities?
Yes, other health facilities can have them. They give them, but I don't know their age limits that they give. But I know that the government institution, they limit it at the age of 9 years. With us, we extend to 14 years, both boys and girls. So the vaccine that we have available is given 9 to 14 years, but it is not limited to 9 to 14 years. The present vaccines, those up to the age of 26 can actually benefit from the vaccine. And so if you're 26, if you're up to 26, you can benefit, but not for free this time around, and not from our institution. There you can get to maybe some of these big pharmacies, and they order it for you, and you pay. I think a dose is about 150,000.
Oh, really?
And so above 14 years old, you have to take 3 doses.
I want to find out now. You say it is from 9 to 14 years. So when you reach 9, what do you do? Is it that there's a campaign that they carry out in order to make people aware of the availability of this vaccine, or maybe when you go for to the hospital, that's where they talk to you about it and then they give it? Or I don't know, is there a campaign where they move around to tell people? Because if not, people will not be aware that there is a vaccine that exists.
Okay, presently we have been vaccinating so many. We have vaccinated over 5,000 already, and we've vaccinated in so many places. Now there is an approach that we have been using recently since last year, and we call it the church-based approach. So we reach out to churches, we give health educations, and then parents, we come back for the vaccination there. Also, there are also informations we used to do school-based approach, whereby we get to schools and also talk about it. But there is a challenge because most parents will not want to give without the parents' approval. But in church, you know that the parents of the children, they are there, and actually they are going to approve. We talk to the parents. As well, this is already an opportunity letting out the information to the population, so that they should be aware that there is a vaccine as such that is preventing against these types of cancers and these types of conditions that are caused by the particular virus. And it is giving them the opportunity to rush to the different health facilities to receive it. So if you have your children 9 years old, it is not bad if you take them to the hospital, to maybe those that are around government hospitals. You can go get them vaccinated. Or if you're nearby Baptist hospitals, you can take your young boys and girls 9 to 14 years old to the hospital. Services are open every day from Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. You go and you get your children vaccinated. And then on Saturdays it's from morning to 12 midday. There's this thing I want to ask. People are very reluctant when it comes to vaccine, especially parents. They are like, no, he will have secondary effect, he's going to have this, he's going to have that on their children. Can we say the same thing on this one, on this vaccine, the HPV vaccine? Can we say that it can have future effects, side effects on those that take it? Yeah, when you bring that question, the first side effects the first thing most parents they are afraid of with their children is we want to sterilize their children such that when they grow up they are unable to give birth again. So we want to reduce the population. That's what many people try to say. But we have some of us that took the vaccines years back. There are some of my colleagues that took the vaccines years back, and they are happily married with their children. Yes, so it has nothing to do with fertility. It has nothing to do with sexual activity, because some parents will be like, when you give this, your child will not be active sexually. No, it has nothing to do with that. Actually, when we get the side effects that you have, so far as this vaccine is concerned, it's what you have instantly, and it is common with most vaccines. Since it is an injection, when you receive it there might be a pain where you receive it. That's already the side effect we might experience. Some people might even feel dizzy. Some people might feel dizzy when they receive, and some people might just find the place reddish or swelling. Those are the immediate side effects that you have. There is no long-term side effect, but so far so gone. For the thousands of children we've vaccinated so far, we haven't observed any of this. Even fever comes with it, but we haven't observed anyone with such effect. So that's just it.
So dear parents, dear everybody, there are no really those kind of side effects that you always imagine yourself, that maybe your child is going to grow up and not be able to reproduce, or maybe your child is not going to be sexually active, or maybe in fact the other things that you guys have in your minds, because I cannot read everything. those side effects are not there. They are just myth. They are not real, right?
Yeah, they are myths.
They are not real.
Exactly.
We have a nurse that is testifying here. She has colleagues who have taken the vaccines and they are married, happily married with kids everywhere. So we should stop saying that and face our reality that is going to take those vaccines in order to prevent our young generation from developing such illnesses. I think it's time for us to have a musical break, and then we'll be right back to take the first slot in this program.
Challenges where I face, I know they shake and I know they fear. Many things they solve, but I just put it on for you. Do everything with you, it can be uncomfortable, so uncomfortable. And you will be the cuckoo, stand attention like popo. I go stay and you won't stay, I go go, you won't go. In the same, I can know that I can be mute, I can be silent. The pressure don't tell me to diamond. It goes sideways if it's my way. I wanna go your way. Better no money or no wahala. Me I know feet to butter. I get the holy father. I put it on God, 'cause I know all the ways involved. It no matter the challenges where I face, I know they shake and I know they fear. Many things they solve, but I just put it on God, 'cause I know all the ways involved. It no matter the challenges where I face, I know they shake and I know they fear. Many things they solve, but I just put it on God.
Who else can I call? I'm in need of someone I can lean on, 'cause when everything else fails me,
Beautiful listeners, if you're just joining us, you're on to Royal FM 88.4 and you're listening to the program Family Health. And I would like to remind you, dear listeners, that our lines are open. You can join us and tell us tell us, have you ever taken the HPV vaccine? For how long has it been existing, the HPV vaccine, nurse?
It has been on for, I think, 22 years now. 12 years now, because it entered Cameroon. That's in 2010. That's when we started actively making use of it.
So
here
I'm sure that
in Cameroon.
I'm sure that many people know about it, because 12 years is not small now. At least people had time to learn about it. So dear listeners, tell us, do you know about this vaccine, the human papilloma virus vaccine? Do you know about it? Have you taken it? And presently you've heard about it in this program, so you not say that you don't know. Are you going to encourage your child, your 9-year-old child, in fact 9 year to 14, to go take the vaccine, or take them to the hospital so that they will get the vaccine in order to prevent all these cancers that come behind this virus, in fact that are created due to this virus? Will you encourage your children to go take them? Please call us